Hey, what's up everyone? This is Kinoto here, and today I'm going to be ranking my top 10 Tame Impala songs of all time. First of all, I want to get out of the way that, yes, this is my first video. Kind of new to making videos, so I hope you give me a little bit of chance. But I just wanted to touch on one of my favorite artists of all time, who is Tame Impala, and talk about some of my favorite songs of his that I listen to. So I hope that you can bear with me and that you don't get too upset because he has way more than 10 songs that I was considering for this list because he has such an amazing discography. So I hope that you don't let me hear it in the comment section. As on top of that, you might see a little bit of bias in here. It's how it is with the list. It's kind of impossible to keep as objective. So please just take it with a grain of salt and let me know how you guys feel about that. So coming into number 10, I have Keep On Lying. And this song is here, possibly due to bias, as I do have an inner speaker and lonerism bias. But the thing that keeps me listening to this song and keeps me coming back is the really, really good bass line. And as you guys know, Tame Impala's bass lines are immaculate, but this bass line in particular just it keeps me engaged even through the long section of just noises, not really any talking, just like background noises. It keeps me engaged the whole time. And it to speak on that part as well, I think that that long section of just instrumentals along with some sound effects, it draws a lot of comparisons to Moonlight on the River by Mac DeMarco, and I like that song a lot too. So I think that both of those songs are kind of similar in that regard, and for that reason, I'm putting it at number 10. Coming into number 9, I have The Less I Know the Better. And I bet that you guys probably came into this as expecting this one, as it is one of the most famous songs, especially off of Currents. It's one of his top songs. But this song is just really, really well done. It's very catchy, very like pop-like, and yet I still listen to it very often. It's just very sonically sound. It's solid, doesn't go anything outside the box, but it doesn't really need to because it's just really good. And it also has a little bit of bonus points for the YouTube video. If you guys ever seen the YouTube video with the gorilla, it always makes me laugh, and it really made me listen to this song a few times in a row just watching that video because I thought it was so funny. So for that reason, I'm putting The Less I Know the Better at number 9. Number 8 on this list is Music to Walk Home By, and this is a little bit of my inner speaker lonerism bias coming out, but I think that this song is a really hidden gem that most people don't really know about unless you really go through his discography. A lot of people would skip over this song, but I think that it's nice, simple, catchy, and it kind of fittingly works in the way that it's titled, in which sometimes when I'm just chilling and walking around, this song hits, which kind of is funny because, you know, it's called Music to Walk Home By, of course. So I think that that's a very kind of probably something that only applies to me, but I think that this song's instrumentals, they're simple yet captivating, as many of his are, and for that reason, I will put it at number 8. So coming into number 7, I have Solitude is Bliss, and once again, my lonerism bias is coming through a little bit, but this song is just so solid and really, really similar to Music to Walk Home By, which makes sense why I put them kind of in the same area. And that's just because I think that they're both very good, but also very easy to listen to. Those don't always coincide. Sometimes I hear songs and I get tired of them, but these songs I can listen to them at any time of the day, and I'll let them play all the way through. And for that reason, I put it at number 7 because while it is a very good song, it's not one that I would say is top chart smasher. It's just one of those solid hidden gems, similar to Music to Walk Home By. And that's the reason I put them right next to each other. So coming in at number 6 is one of Tame Impala's most famous songs, and that is Borderline off of The Slow Rush. The Slow Rush had a different genre change when compared to Current's Inner Speaker Lonerism. And I think Borderline is one of those examples in which he changed up his sound but kept it really, really solid and really catchy. as well, as he is able to change to a more pop sounding genre and yet still make solid hits. And Borderline is pretty much the biggest song off the Slow Rush. So I think it was important to include it in here because it's just really good. The huge grand nature of the song, the way it kind of sounds big when you listen to it, and yet it's talking about, you know, and it talks about being stuck between like two different emotions. I think it's really a really good way to speak about it, and so I think that Borderline deserves to be at number 6. Coming in at number 5, we have It Feels Like We Only Go Backwards off of Lonerism. This song is super, super catchy with its heavy hitting drums and whatnot. But on top of that, it also is very like kind of philosophical, informative. And me personally, growing up, listening to it, I realized that sometimes, things aren't meant to last. Sometimes they go in circles, such as what he's describing in this song. And for that reason, I think that he touches on topics that are important, but also makes it sound so good. Like, I could listen to this song on repeat, in all honesty. It just hits so hard every single time I listen to it. There's not one time I listen to it and I'm like, no, this song hits. And for that reason, we have it at number 5. Coming in at number 4, I have Let It Happen off of Currents. Let It Happen is one of those songs that when you first look at it and you see that it's 8 minutes long, you wonder, how is this song going to go 8 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever it is? And then you start listening to it and you realize this is probably the best 7 minutes of music I've ever listened to in my life. And the reason I say that is because not only is there catchy tunes and whatnot throughout this song, there's also a buildup of like letting something take over your body type of feeling as the song goes on, where it starts to transform into something different while keeping the same feeling. And it's like, it's a feeling I've never ever heard from a song other than this one, and I've never really felt before listening to this song. The way that you can listen for 6 minutes of a similar tune, and then you get to that 6 minute mark and the climax of the song comes through with the solo, it's just amazing. He really somehow kept me interested all 7 minutes and more, and wanting more. For that reason, we have Let It Happen at number 4. Coming in at number 3, I have Elephant. And the reason I put it here is because this song is so catchy, but also talking about something that's quite silly. And I think that the way that he balances it is pretty intelligent. The reason it's called Elephant and what it's talking about is basically about bully, jock, stronghead, and the way that he uses an elephant to kind of describe that, while not just straight up saying exactly what it is pretty clever and yet extremely, extremely catchy. And so I think that Elephant is not only a great song, but it's also one of his first hits, and it kind of boosted him into the mainstream, so it gets a little bit of extra points for that. That's the reason I have it at where I do. Coming in at number 2, I have Apocalypse Dreams off of Lonerism. While many people might say that, oh, you should put, Borderline, more of the popular songs up here, I think that Apocalypse Dreams deserves to be here because it is so good. So good. The building of the drum line all the way down to when it hits that climax, and starts to change up its tune. It's just so well put together by Tame Impala. I think that he solidly built a foundation and built an expectation and then just changed it all up, and it works so well because of that. Because then after that, it starts to integrate both of the parts of the songs together, and it's just like 6 minutes of just pure bliss for me. This might be a little bit of bias showing through, but Apocalypse Dreams is just, it's so well done. It's just so good. Like, if you want to argue that it's not 2, then you better be arguing that it's 1, because I absolutely adore this song. I guess maybe I will upset some people with that, but I am putting it at number 2. So going all the way through this list, you probably noticed that one song hasn't been mentioned yet, and it's one of his most famous songs. It's really good, obviously, and that is Eventually off of Currents. Eventually is just, it's a perfect song. Like, it's so perfect in all ways. Like, not only is it catchy, it appeals to the mainstream, it also just has a really good point in which it's trying to push, and that eventually you'll figure it out, eventually you'll get through it. And I think that not only does that help create a song that sounds good, but it creates something that people can relate to. Like, I personally can relate to using this song at times where I didn't know if it was going to get better, but the messaging throughout the song of eventually it will improve, you got to trust into it, is just so good. And for that reason, it's going at number 1. So that is my top 10 songs by Tame Impala. I will include an honorable mention list, and that is One More Hour, The Moment, Nings, One More Year, Instant Destiny, and On Track. And these songs were ones that just barely missed the cut. A lot of them are off of Slow Rush, just because I think that album's solid, but it's just not, it doesn't have my favorite songs off of there. And so I hope that you guys have a good day. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I hope that you guys come back for more.